Are you looking for the best laptop buy in 2024? In this video we will look at some of the 4 best laptops on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Apple 13-inch MacBook Air M3. The latest MacBook Air ticks a lot of boxes. Not only is it our top pick for the best laptop available now, but we also consider it the best laptop for college students and the best MacBook for most people. Apple didn't change much with the latest iteration, but that's to be expected considering the last entry was the most significant redesign in almost a decade. The new 13-inch MacBook Air gets a faster M3 chip, as well as the ability to run dual external monitors, but only when the lid is closed, and support for Wi-Fi 6E. There's also a fingerprint-free finish for the Black Midnight model that actually works. It's hard to improve on a laptop we previously considered near perfect, but a new chip certainly helps. The M3 processor is around 20% faster than the M2 for both single-core and multi-core tasks, and it offers a significant GPU bump, along with support for real-time ray tracing. Battery life remains best in class, with enough juice to get you through multiple workdays without reaching for a charger. It also has one of the best keyboards we've ever seen in a laptop. It's wonderfully tactile and responsive, and the trackpad is spacious and smooth to the touch. Even the speakers are light years beyond what you'd find on most other systems. The only major knock against the MacBook Air is that it only has a MagSafe charging port and 2 USB-C connectors on its left side. That makes charging a bit more awkward if your plug can only reach the right side of the machine. But hey, at least there's still a 3.5mm headphone jack, something that's become increasingly hard to find in ultra-thin notebooks these days. At number 2. Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5. Lenovo's Flex 5 Chromebook, which Engadget's resident Chrome OS aficionado Nathan Ingram described as a tremendous value. This laptop nails the basics, with a 14-inch Full HD touchscreen, a great backlit keyboard and a 13th Gen Core i3 processor. The latest model has an upgraded 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, which when paired with the Core i3 CPU, make for a speedy, capable machine. It's also nice to see 1 USB-A and 2 USB-C ports, 6 hours of battery life and a 360-degree hinge that makes it easy to use the Flex 5 as a tablet. This could be the ideal laptop for Chrome OS fans, and it'll hit the sweet spot for a lot of other buyers out there, providing a level of quality and performance that's pretty rare to find at this price point. At number 3. Apple MacBook Pro M3. I called the 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pro Apple's Mighty Macs when they debuted in 2021, and they remain our favorite premium notebooks. Thanks to the company's M3 chips, the MacBook Pros are incredibly powerful, surprisingly efficient, and pretty much everything I'd expect of workhorse machines. They both offer gorgeous and bright mini LED screens, incredible speakers, and a ton of connectivity, including HDMI ports and SD card readers. But best of all, though, is that I could actually play games and render video on both MacBook Pros for more than 5 hours while running on battery. That's practically impossible on a Windows system. Choosing between the 14 and 16-inch options depends on what you're aiming to do. If you're mainly typing, programming, and processing data, the smaller model makes more sense since it offers enough power and weighs just 3.5 pounds. But if you're working on large media timelines or just prefer a more immersive screen, then the 16-inch model will be better. Sure, it weighs 4.7 pounds, but it's also fast enough to blow away most Windows desktops. At number 4. Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 12. The latest ThinkPad X1 Carbon deserves a shout on this list because it's been one of the best options for business users for a long time and continues to be. The Get 12 model runs on the newest Intel Core Ultra CPUs and includes an integrated NPU, a 14-inch matte touchscreen, a larger trackpad and a spill-proof keyboard. It performed well in our real-world testing, handling everything from dozens of Chrome tabs to light video editing without breaking a sweat. It didn't score as well on some of our benchmark tests as other top picks like the HP Spectre X360, but that won't be a deal-breaker for most people. Workers who spend hours typing away at emails and spreadsheets will appreciate the spacious 4.7-inch glass trackpad and Lenovo's signature, comfortable keyboard that's also nicely backlit. On top of that, the ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 12 lasted up to 13 hours in our battery tests, which should be more than enough to carry you through even your longest days.